Hey guys, Inktivate here. It's official, 1.10, the Frostburn update is out. It just came out a few hours ago, and this video is going to be detailing all the notable changes in this update. I'm super excited to show you guys all this stuff. Mojang definitely surprised everyone by pulling this update out so quickly, only a couple months after the massive 1.9 update. It looks like they might be getting back into the habit of uploading smaller but more frequent releases, which I am happy about. Anyways, let's get right into the new stuff. There are 3 new mobs, and 2 of them are unique to icy biomes. The first of these is the polar bear. Polar bears usually spawn in families. The kids are going to stay near their parents, and their parents will protect their children. So make sure not to get too close, and definitely don't hit them, because mom and dad are going to have a fit all over your face in the form of claw marks. They can swim very fast, so don't make the mistake of jumping into water thinking they can't chase you, because they can. These guys have 15 hearts, and once you kill them, they usually drop raw fish and sometimes salmon. There you go. The second new mob unique to ice biomes is called the Stray. 80% of skeletons that spawn in icy biomes will be strays. So strays have a few things going for them. A, they look far cooler with their little tattered clothes, you know, it looks like coming up from the ocean or something. But B, they shoot slowness arrows at you. So if I go into survival mode here, you'll see that once he shoots me, ouch, I have slowness 1 for 30 seconds. So these guys are going to be especially hard to charge down if you don't have a shield, so keep your guard up. Once you kill them, you should get some slowness arrows. Yeah, so you get both regular arrows and slowness arrows. For some reason they aren't immune to their own slowness arrows, so feel free to give them a taste of their own medicine. The next new mob is the Husk. 80% of zombies that spawn in deserts will be husks. And these guys are special because of 2 reasons. 1, they do not burn in daylight at all, so make sure to be careful trotting into a desert during sunrise, because these guys are going to be sticking around for a while. Once they hit you, you'll receive 7 seconds of hunger, which is kind of like food poisoning when you eat rotten flesh. If you're low on food, I would say just avoid deserts entirely. There's no food in them, no trees, and these guys will make you hungry, so deserts are becoming quite the dangerous biome. Give me a husk hug. Oh, alright. Oh, never. Okay, never mind. He doesn't like me. Never mind. I'll just be over here. New to Mesa biomes, there are abandoned mine shafts made out of dark oak planks that spawn on the surface and usually go through the mountains of the Mesa biomes. And these things are full of gold ore. In addition to these new abandoned mine shafts, Mesas will spawn 20 veins of gold between Y level 32 and 79, and 79's like up here. So yeah, anything below here is fair game for gold ore. So now if you do find a mesa in a survival world, it's even better. You won't only get this colored hardened clay, you will also get dark oak wood, I suppose, but more importantly, lots and lots of gold. New to surface desert caves in particular, you'll notice this little dusty stuff coming out of the ceiling. Normally these would automatically be replaced with sandstone, but not in the new update. These will stay sand, and they will emit this little falling dust stuff that indicates, hey, if you touch me, I will collapse on you. So, as we all know, if you place a block or place a torch on these guys, the ceiling will collapse, and this little falling dust particles are a great way to indicate that. The ceiling is unstable. Don't touch it. NPC villages have been improved yet again. So there's 2 more variations. There's a savanna variation and a taiga variation. This is the savanna variation. Everything uses acacia wood, so it is true to their biome. Another thing is that, yeah, instead of gravel, it'll be the grass pathway where you right-click with your shovel. Village pathways have been improved. When it goes over water like this, it'll change to the wooden planks of the biome, so you won't have any more weird broken pathways. A new thing you might find underground under desert and swamp biomes is a fossil. So I think this is one here. These giant fossils are made out of a new block called bone block. I'm working on excavating this fossil right now. This is an example of what it might look like after fully excavated. There are 4 different kinds of skull fossils and 4 different kinds of spine fossils. They don't do much other than the fact that they're kind of cool, I guess. But I suppose if you do find one, you'll have a bunch of bone meal that you could extract from it. I get 9 bone meal from it, and then the crafting recipe for it is like that. So yeah, kind of looks like quartz. Actually, this looks exactly like quartz. Let's look at the difference real quick. Okay, so it looks like old grimy quartz. I'm not sure anyone's going to use this over quartz, but you know, it's a nice little compact storage for bone and bone meal. It's pretty cool. There's fossils in the game. Dinosaurs, yay. In the Nether, a block you might come across is the infamous Magma Block. These little guys are kind of like glowstone. They give off light, except they're lava infused. So if you walk on them in survival mode, you're gonna have a bad time. Pretty sure that's about as much as a cactus, so they're basically glowy cactuses. You can destroy them with the pickaxe and collect them, so feel free to do that. The crafting recipe is a 2x2 square of magma cream. You get magma cream from magma cubes, which are kind of rare, but they do spawn about twice as much now in the new update. There's also 2 other new nether-related blocks, but they do not generate naturally, but you can craft them. So the first is a nether wart block. So looks kind of gross, looks like a big meaty block of flesh. I don't know what you would do with this. It's kind of weird looking. You might want to use it for something. I'm assuming most people use it for storage for a bunch of nether wart though. And the other one is a red nether brick. Yeah, here it is. So this is the crafting recipe that you can do, and you get red nether brick. Yeah, so it's basically this block plus this block equals this block. So we got ourselves some new textures, some new building materials. A new feature in your controls options is called auto jump. And what this does is when you're walking towards a block, it'll automatically jump for you. So I'm not pressing spacebar at all right now. This is all the game doing it for me. There's also a new debugging feature. If you hold F3 and press G, you'll see your little chunk space here. So the yellow and blue is indicating the chunk that I'm currently in, and then the red is like a 3x3 grid of chunks around me. Each new red line is a new chunk. You can now shift-click your shield into your shield slot, which was previously not happening for some reason. So now if you shift-click it from your inventory, it goes right into your shield slot, which makes sense because that is its primary purpose. In plains biomes, there will occasionally be a lonely oak tree. Here's one. Another change is that endermen actually spawn in the nether now. It's a super rare occurrence though, so good luck finding one. Oh look, there's one. Mushrooms now have a chance to be freakishly tall like all of my uncles on my mom's side. And lastly, there are 2 new sounds, one for the ender chest and one for enchanting. So here's the ender chest. Ooh, that's cool. Let's listen to it again. Kind of like opening hell and then closing it. It's like dark, scary breath or something. Then there's new sound for enchanting. Let's hear the enchanting sound. That's cool. Let's listen to it again. Oh, that one's different. Okay, so there's a few different ones. And there you have it, my friends, all notable changes for Minecraft 1.10. I left out some very specific like bug fixes and arbitrary stuff that doesn't really matter to day-to-day survival play. But if I did leave anything out that was notable and important, please do comment below and let everyone know of the new changes, and make sure to be friendly and courteous when interacting with one another down there. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want more of this kind of stuff. Other than that, I hope you have a fantastic time in this new release, and I'll see you in the next video.